In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase pales in comparison. So when you're talking about two things and one thing is significantly bigger or better or different in a way than something else, we say that it pales in comparison. Here would be a good example. Today is a beautiful day, but it pales in comparison to the day we had a few days ago when it was 15 degrees Celsius. So this day isn't as good as the other day. You might also use this to talk about a sports team. You might say, this year's team is good, but it pales in comparison to the team from 10 years ago that won the championship. The other phrase I wanted to teach you today is doesn't hold a candle to. And this is also a very similar phrase to do a comparison. If you're talking about two things and you say one thing doesn't hold a candle to the other thing, it means the first thing isn't as good as the second thing. So when people talk about sports again, they might say, you know what, your team is good, but it doesn't hold a candle to my team. Basically meaning my team is better. So to review, if something pales in comparison, it's not as good as something else, or it's not as big, or it can even be something bad, like that storm pales in comparison to the one we had 5 years ago. So it can also be a negative thing. And then doesn't hold a candle to is very similar. When you compare two things, it means the one thing is certainly more significant or bigger or different or worse than the other. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from Mode Eggs. Thanks for the short lesson, Bob the Canadian. There's been a lot of talk about banning the Canadian curling team from the Olympics because they touched the stone and people were like, that'll teach them not to cheat. Oh, nice use of the phrase. But not only did they get away with it, they even won the gold medal. P.S. Phrases for the future pales in comparison and doesn't hold a candle to. Thanks for the suggestions. My response, I was a bit embarrassed about that. Not only did we double touch, we also claimed that we didn't. And it was on video. Oh well, I'm not sure it really makes a difference anyways. Maybe they should just allow double touching. Thanks for the phrases. Yeah, thanks Mode for that. Thanks for the phrases and thanks for the comment. So yeah, should they just allow double touching? Should that be what they do? I'm not sure if that would be the best solution. I don't know a lot about curling. You might be wondering though, why am I here today? So this is the gas station. You might be able to guess why I'm here today. It's because I want to talk about gas prices. So gas prices are about to go through the roof. We're at $1.37.9. I hope you can see that on the video. Because of things that are happening in the Middle East, it looks like gas prices are about to go through the roof. That's a good phrase. But that price pales in comparison to what we were paying over a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. We used to have an extra tax on it. So I think it was closer to $1.50. And then I wanted to show you this bus because someone in the last video, I forget who it was, it might have been Unsel, commented on how it was cool to see the bus, the yellow bus, like they normally just see in the movies. Might have been Vitor actually. Sometimes I get people confused. I probably shouldn't say names when I'm remembering what people have left in comments. But yes, that is what most school buses in North America look like. I would say 80–90% of them probably look like that. I know in some US states they might look a little bit different, but certainly in my part of Canada, that's what a school bus looks like, and that's what a gas station looks like. So anyways, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Got a little bit of a loud truck going by there. I hope you enjoy these short lessons out and about in the wild, and I'll see you next week with another one. Bye.